Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Touch of Noir, where I will be mostly documenting my interior design journey and my progress. I'll be sharing a lot of interior design tips, decor ideas. I'll be sharing things on minimalism, just all of these little tidbits. If you would like to see more of that, then go ahead and keep on watching, and without further ado, welcome to my first video. Alright, so I have had these shelves now for quite some time, and I decided to marble wrap them at the time. It seemed like a good idea, but now I'm kind of over it. I'm not sure if it's just because I get tired of things easily or just because my interior design side wants to just constantly change things. It could also just be because this was quite a while back and my style has not now changed. So I do want to see how easy it'll be to remove this marble contact paper, and just to see how renter friendly it is also, because I know a lot of you guys kind of use this paper to cover up countertops. So I want to see how much gunk this will leave behind. The plan here is to remove the contact paper, sand the shelves down, and then give it some sort of a whitewash. Either that or leave them in its natural pine colors, so I guess we shall see. So now I'm just going to continue removing these little screws in the back, and then I'll have just the plain planks by themselves so that I can start the removal of the contact paper, and we'll go from there. So in case you are curious, I did get these brackets from IKEA, and I'm not sure if it matters, but it's number 22749. Now the problem with these is, of course, if you get the shelves from IKEA, they sell you the ones that fit exactly this gap. However, I didn't buy my shelves from IKEA because my dad is a carpenter, so he does have wood constantly laying around in the garage. So what I actually did was actually combine two pieces of wood together so that it would give me the exact thickness to go into these. So that way in the future, as I am doing now, if I wanted to change my mind and not have them wrapped and I wanted to have the wood showing, I would actually have real wood and not composite wood. Alright, so we have the first shelf done. I gotta say, this contact paper held up pretty nicely. I did get this contact paper from Walmart, if you're wondering, and it was pretty inexpensive. I have tried other contact papers in the past, but they have left really sticky residue. It's not worth sharing, but I did get those from Amazon, and this one so far seems to be pretty good. I will say it did leave the shelf a bit tacky, as I was expecting. So I would say if you are using this on countertops, you're definitely going to have to either use, I think it's called Goo Gone, or something of that sort to remove the residue, because it does leave behind some residue. Now, because I'm using real wood here, I am going to have to sand it down, as I mentioned. So I'm actually going to go ahead and sand some of the edges here by hand, because the contact paper did remove some of the kind of like splinters, I guess you can say, from the edges of the wood. So I just want to make sure that I go ahead and sand those down, and then I do like to mark my shelves just so that I know which is the front of it, and that way when I do hang it back up, I know which way it goes. Now, another thing is, because I did wrap these previously, I didn't edge band them, but it doesn't really bother me. I do kind of like that unfinished look a little bit better. But if you want to go ahead and band these so that it looks a little bit more neat and finished, then you can also go ahead and do that. After using the spray paint that you use, normally you do have to wipe down the metals to remove some of that like extra dust or residue. I don't know what you want to call it, but you do have to give it a wipe down. This will also make it a little bit smoother. So like say if in between the painting process some dust specks got on it, this will remove that and make it smooth. So you want to make sure you do that to every surface that you spray painted. So that's what I'm going to do now. Now I'm not really worried about the bottom since the bottom is going to go attached to here. But as you can see, that's everything that comes off of it. And I'm also going to do that to the other shelf brackets. And I'm gonna make sure that all of them are wiped down nice and clean. Once you have done that, they are ready to be installed. All right, you guys, this is the finished result. I do want to add a couple of things here. So you may be wondering as to why I have pantry items in my room, but my space is currently being used for basically everything. It is my bedroom, my home office, a school space for my nephews. I mean, you name it. And so I do keep a couple of pantry items here. If you're wondering, these labels are made with my label maker that I bought off of Amazon, but I believe you can also find it at Target. They are the labels for the, I think it's the retro label maker. So as I mentioned, this wouldn't normally be here, but because I have been working from home since the pandemic started back in March 13, I believe, I have to have some of my work stuff here, which is a little bit of a nuisance, but I am fortunate enough, however, to still have a job and be able to work from home as well. So here I just have a couple of my books that I have on hand. I don't like to have too many decor items because I do enjoy that kind of minimal aesthetic, aside the fact that I have embarked on my minimalism journey a couple of years ago, or actually a few years ago now, but I do like to use this kind of as decor. And my glasses that I have here, I have pretty much gotten for free from different wine events or beer fests that I have gone to, so I like to keep those there. But I really do like the finished look of the black matte brackets against the whitewashed, so I am very pleased with the results. Alright guys, one last thing. If you made it this far into the video, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're looking forward to more content like this, please make sure that you go ahead and watch my next video. And I definitely have a lot more projects lined up for you guys, so definitely look out for that. You know, I also wanted to make sure that I didn't spend much money on my first video, just so you guys can see that you don't have to spend a lot of money to transform a space or a corner in your space or a nook, whatever it is that you're working on. But definitely thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.